Good afternoon. I told you I would do another update on the GR650, and here we are. But it's going to be maybe a little bit of a surprise because though I have got it maybe 90% complete, or actually it could be complete, just depends on how far a person wants to go, I've decided to sell it. And I will tell you why later on. However, let's recap on some of the stuff I've done. I have rebuilt the carbs, rejetted, raised the needle a tad, opened out the airbox a bit, installed some good free flow mufflers. So it's all been designed for those mufflers and the airbox mods by Six Sigma jet kits. So I did that, and that's working really well. Those mufflers sound amazing. I'll start it in a minute, show you. Obviously I've got some signals going there and tail light. I modified the fender, so instead of that piece being way down here with the big clunky tail light on it, I cut the middle out of the fender and basically attached the bottom end to the top end that grips under here, that bolts under there. So it maintains the nice factory rolled edge. And then I welded up a little bracket for the license plate and riveted it on with stainless steel rivets. Same bullet signals in the front. Seat, of course. I reshaped the seat, upholstered. It's all good quality fabric, vinyl. This grab bar used to be up here for the stock seat, which, you know, like that. So that's been cut down, section cut out of it, and it's been re-welded. So that works out really nice, I think. I have installed Pro Taper Evo Bars. Those are awesome bars, and Pro Taper rubber mounts for the bars. I've got some pretty cool looking mirrors, I think. I also did a little modification on the side cover, so that put a little perforated plate in there. And that does two things. One, I think it looks good. That's the main reason. And then two, it provides a little bit more airflow to some of the electrics in there. The main thing would be the regulator rectifier. That's right behind there. So that's twice the size of the stock one. So I want to keep it cool. I replaced the stator as well. So that's a brand new stator, Electrosport stator, matching Electrosport regulator rectifier made to fit this bike. So yeah, all operates good. I've checked the charging system. I modified the battery box so that I could position the battery behind the old battery box, and that way the battery box becomes the storage compartment. And the battery I've chosen is a lithium ion, or a lithium iron, I should say. So it's small size, lightweight, plenty of cranking amps. Yeah, just saves on weight and space. So you can utilize the space for other things. Big improvement, I think. I did put on new intake manifold boots, brand new swirl jet hoses, new fuel line, vacuum line, all that. Plugs are iridium. Things yet to do, should someone want to do it, should the person who buys it want to do it. I've got progressive springs from Progressive Suspension for the forks to improve its handling, and that'll come with the bike. I've got a brand new headlight with, it's black with a chrome bezel to match the mufflers, and that'll come with the bike. And what else? I've got new gauges. I've got 2.5 inch separate gauges, speedo and tack. And you'll get whoever purchases it, a choice between electric or cable driven tack. They're both there. Yeah, there's the sound. Pretty amazing sound. Yeah, when it's warmed up, it just idles perfect. And I'll tell you something else. I was on target with the jetting and the modifications on the airbox and such, because riding it, I swear it pulls like 30% harder than it did. I mean, you just twist that throttle in the front end, suspension just wants to rise. I'm not saying it wants to wheelie, I'm just saying it pulls that suspension up strong, and it really pulls. So, and that's right through the range, you know, I mean, it's good. So it's fast. It actually is. The thing that needs to be done by whoever buys it is it's running excessively rich at the moment, and it's not to do with the jetting that I did. It's something to do, I believe, with the float height, because on this bike there is some discrepancy among owners as to where to measure the float height to, because it's a stepped float, and there's two spots where you'd think that, yeah, that's where I measure from. So the manual isn't clear on that, so there's a divided opinion. Well, I took one of them and I measured it from the highest step, and I believe that what that's doing is allowing the floats to be too high up in the bowl, and it's running too rich that way. So what happens is when you ride it for about 10 to 15 minutes, it'll start bogging out. Until then it runs super strong, and then it starts bogging out. So yeah, that needs to be corrected, and tell you the truth, I'm just not into it anymore. And I will tell you why in a sec. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let this go for pretty much what I paid for it, even though I purchased about $1,000 worth of accessories and parts and such for it. That's pretty much what I spent in it, not to mention all the labor. But I've just lost interest, and I've got something else. So that's why I'm selling it. So I'm going to sell it at a very reasonable price. I'm thinking $2,500 or best offer. So if anyone's interested who lives local to me in the Okanagan Valley, and you like the looks of this, get in touch. It is, like I say, a fast, very smooth ride, super comfortable, and I think it looks pretty good. What I'm going to do, or well, not what I'm going to do, what you can do if you buy it is not only continue it with the parts that I will give to you with it, but I'll give you some of this material. And what I was going to do, if you want to do it, is wrap the grips in the seat material. I was also going to paint it. I was going to paint the tank side covers, and I was going to paint the fenders. But a person could just leave it as is, because actually the paint looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but hey, it's 35 years old. So anyway, that's it, folks. That is the GR650 Tempter from Suzuki, updated to maybe look a little bit more modern and improve its performance. I think it's a beautiful bike. But now I'll tell you why I'm selling it. Not only does it just carry over some kind of tough times for me over the last couple years when I was trying to do it, and my wife got sick, but I have got a new bike, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but I do. So I'll show you that on another video. But in the meantime, that's the update on the GR. So take care, have fun, ride safe, and I'll catch you on another one.